Well, hi everyone. It's Alex here from Until the Next T. You can see my site and all my reviews and articles at www.untilthenextt.blog. So I'm here today and I'm doing an unboxing video. And admittedly, this is my second attempt at this video because I recorded what I thought was going to be a well done video. I talk slowly. I think I enunciated about 90% of the words and I didn't stutter or anything, which is really odd actually. However, I come to realize when I went to playback, there was no volume, there was no voice. I had no clue what happened. As it turns out, I know what happened. I recorded and the microphone was off. So, unfortunately, I won't be pulling this product that I received for review out of a box because I've already ripped the box open. So, what did I receive for review? Well, let's just back up a little bit here. What is the one aspect of golf that has really surfaced over the last couple of years, the last, say, year especially, year and a half? Looking at guys like Rory McIlroy, Bryson DeChambeau, it's all about the chase for distance, which is nothing new. We always want to be longer and be the biggest hitter of our foursome, right? But it's always been about the pursuit of more distance. And how do we achieve more distance? One, there's working out, so you can work out at a gym, which definitely helps a lot. And also there's training aids out there that teach you all about speed training. So much like Tom Cruise and Goose, or sorry, Maverick and Goose from Top Gun, it's all about, I got that need for speed. And then they do that cool handshake slap thing. And pardon my technical jargon there, I am what I am. But anyways, this product, many are going to think that this has already been done before. And yeah, there's another product out here that's similar that I tested and reviewed several years ago. But I had the pleasure of talking to Scott McDonald back during the 2021 PGA show. And, unfortunately we weren't there in person to be able to see and touch things, but they were very nice to me, to offer me one of their products to test and review, and much of it had to do with being a get well gift. As some of you may know, or most of you might know, I recently came through vascular surgery. I had a whole bunch of issues, and we're on the way back. I'm getting better. I'm looking outside the window right now and it's a nice sunny sky. There's cirrus clouds, which means that we have high pressure, sunny weather. And even though it's -6 today, we lost a lot of snow over the last several days. It's been plus weather. So the good news is that I'm starting to get better. I went for a walk today and I'm going to be able to start to work out and start doing some testing. So the product I'm referring to is called Rypstick. I'm going to hold up the empty box, and you should have seen how it came from UPS. It was insane. So it's called Rypstick, and they want you to reach your potential. Thus, the RYP that you see for Rypstick. So much of this has to do, of course, like I say, with speed training, getting your muscles to the fast twitch muscles to work and to respond. And I'm gonna hold in my hand what Rypstick is. So the first thing that you're gonna notice is I'm holding one club, one shaft in my hand. Okay, so there's the name Rypstick right there on the shaft, and it's a pretty good, it feels like actually a good quality graphite shaft that is the engine of the speed training device. And like I said, you're going to notice that I'm only holding on to one shaft. I don't have a set of, say, 3 or 4. Well, What's that going to do? What's one shaft going to do for you to pick up more speed? Well, let me show you the end here. So we're going to just hold it up. Just got to get the orientation right here with the camera. So I'm just spinning it around, and you have a heavy weight at the end of the shaft, right? So we got to be swinging something. But the difference between this product and other ones is the fact that you don't need to have three other sticks in your bag that already has 14 clubs. You have 3 weights here. So obviously, if I have 1, 2, and 3 weights in the head, that means it's going to be a heavier weight. Conversely, if you pull out, say, 1, 2, or all 3 of these extra weights, you're going to have a lighter head. So now you can go through your training, you can go through your protocols, and you can start to build that speed, and hopefully you're going to see some gains in both terms of club head speed and distance. So that's the one big difference between this product and other ones out there. And most of us know what that product is, so I'm not going to say the name of it. It's not very ethical either, I guess, to mention the other brand. So another big difference with this product versus the other one is right in the end of the grip here. So you're going to see this right here. Okay. Now I just happened to do it by accident, but this is a counterweight, and I didn't know that this was part of the tool, so to speak. So this counterweight is really important. It has pretty good mass. It unscrews out of the end. I mean, this is well thought out. So here's the counterweight here, and there's some heft there. There's some weight. And what this is gonna do, I mean, you have a couple options. You can either swing this product without the counterweight in, or you leave the counterweight in and it serves a big purpose. And what purpose is that? Well, quite simply put, if you're a golfer and you're prone to letting the club head get ahead of your hands or flipping at impact, and this is true for a driver or a wedge, you're going to be adding more loft, you're going to be adding more spin, and you're going to be hitting the golf ball a shorter distance. It's that simple. This is really, really important when it comes to hitting driver, hitting 3-woods, hybrids. It's really important for all the clubs in the bag, essentially, that we do not let our hands get behind the club head. There's an old saying about letting the dog wags the tail doesn't wag the dog. Well, this is the same kind of a principle here that we're applying. You always want the handle of the golf club to go through the impact zone first, because you're gonna de-loft the club. You're gonna have a really good descending blow with the irons. And you're going to actually be able to get through impact much easier and extend down your line, as opposed to, making a swing and putting a flip on the club. So I'm going to just stand up real briefly here, and I'm going to see exactly how this feels. Now, I can't really take a full swing. I've got my puppy in behind me on the floor. I have guitars on the wall. I mean, sure, there's a sub 70 hat there, Wilson staff, and some clubs. But anyways, I can't really make a full swing with this. So I just want to feel this through impact. So this is the first time that I'm going to actually, have it in my hands. All right, so I had to slam on the brakes real fast, real briefly, to talk about 2 things that I missed out on in the main video that you're currently watching. So, whoa, horsey. And let's talk about 2 other differences with this product. First of all, the one big difference, actually there's only one thing that I forgot as far as the difference between this and the other product that I've referred to without referring to it. And that one thing that is different is the fact that instead of having a whole bunch of videos, having a whole bunch of protocol videos to watch, after you purchase a Rypstick, what they do is they set you up with a personal trainer. It's free for the first month. I'm not too sure of the cost that is attached to it after the fact, but it's pretty cool where instead of watching videos, you're getting information from a real live person. So that's a pretty cool difference. As far as exposure on the tour, there's the two guys that are behind this club, Scott McDonald and Luke Benoit. They're both PGA professionals, and their Rypstick is currently in roughly 20 golf bags, as far as I can recollect from the interview turned the PGA show. So, enjoy the rest of the video that is this video? Anyways, back to you, Alex. So, I gotta be careful, got the pup right here at my feet. So, again, I have limited room here, but I'm gonna turn and get that wrist hinge. And you wanna get that handle through first, right? So, again, the camera angle here isn't very good, but you definitely know that you're gonna get that counterweight through impact first, as opposed to the meat of the club or the meat of the training aid. So I'm looking forward to putting this Rypstick through its paces. I'm looking really forward to getting back out there and getting back into the swing of things. And I just want everyone to stay tuned to Until the Next Tee for more information and more coverage. Feels really good on this product from Rypstick. We all need to get more speed. I know I do. I'm going to be 50 next year. And, let's see what this thing does. So stay tuned, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next tee.